And now is there xenon on Mars?
What is xenon?
The xenon, there's a chemical that, so the soil on Mars is supposedly enriched with xenon enough to, like, it's like, I'll just throw out an arbitrary number, 1,000 megatons of nuclear, it comes from nuclear explosions.
What?
So, and they said
That's
that
where
the
it comes
soil,
from?
they said that the soil on Mars is super packed with it.
Yo, imagine if Mars was
There was
like
a nuclear
war
on Mars.
where they just obliterated the whole planet.
How do you feel about the face?
So the problem with the faces, it was a very low resolution
Right.
camera, and it was convenient. And then when they went over it a second time, it's weird in the shape of it, but it didn't look like a face anymore.
So how do you feel about NASA having its own like photoshopping branch?
Do they?
There's people at NASA that Photoshop. You look at a picture of Mars, what color do you think it is? It's like
a dusty
it's
tan.
like orange.
Right?
Would you pull up the real pictures of Mars, what they actually look like without the fucking filter on them?
What do
Am
they
I
look
crazy?
What does
Check
Mars
it
actually,
out.
Well, isn't it like
It
Earth
is
where there's
crazy.
different spots that have like different color ground?
I don't know. So you look at pictures of Mars from like 20 to 30 years ago,
Okay.
or whatever, and then you look at pictures of Mars now, they are drastically different because people caught on to like, why are you throwing a filter on Mars? It
So they were
doesn't look-
changing the
it doesn't
color of
look
Mars?
like that. Yeah.
Interesting.
I'll pull up the photos I'm seeing, and you direct me to what it is.
Look at that one. Look at that one.
Like this one?
The first one.
This one?
Third one. Sorry, sir.
Oh, like on the ground.
The ground.
Look at the sky there, okay?
Right.
Look at the sky there, look at
Okay.
the ground there, and then look at the second one even, for in fact. There's an orange tint to everything on every picture that we've ever seen of it. But then if you look at it, look up maybe Mars without orange filter.
But the lunar module doesn't look orange. Look at the lunar module. It's pure white.
It's just a filter. It's not pure white.
okay.
Look at that. Like, that looks just like Earth. It looks like a place on Earth. That could be a place on Earth, totally.
Right. Except for this, the sky is a little fucked up looking.
Let's do
Mars
NASA
doesn't-
Photoshop. I don't know. What do you call like a? I keep saying branch, but like it's like.
Well, I do know that just one way to explain some of it is that a lot of the photos they get from the telescopes are like not actual, like with these cameras, it's not just taking a photo.
Sure.
It's taking data that has to be compiled into
Sure.
a photo.
Sure.
And then
Are these not from the rover though?
they are. That's
I'm not.
but
I'm
like,
talking about like landscape photos. No,
but
not-
wouldn't it make sense that Mars looks different in different spots? And wouldn't it make sense that it looks different with different conditions?
Like,
it
does
certainly does.
Mars
well,
doesn't have
not
any
that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like a photo like that, for instance, can't be taken normally. It has
Right.
To be,
Right. But like the
that looks
landscape
like,
photos,
that looks
the
like
landscape
a space
photos.
monkey. It looks like a space monkey. Look at that. Doesn't that
He's
look like
chill.
a monkey?
That dude's chill as fuck.
Is that a real photo, Jamie? That picture looks like a space monkey. The picture that you just had up. Look at that.
He's cool. That's your new.
Doesn't it?
logo.
This
Yeah,
it
he's
says Photoshop NASA photos give new life to outer space imagery.
yeah,
That's
they're turning
so
into a
fun.
monkey.
That's
a
not
monkey
real.
going
That's
like,
not real. That's not
"Hey."
real, right?
That's where so if you were one of these NASA Photoshop people,
exactly.
you would manipulate the photos in a little bit of a way to make them look a little more extraordinary.
Well, there's-
So,
well,
Well,
there's
that
something-
So we
seems
talk
like
about them.
lying.
No, it's crazy.
I'm trying to use the right words here because like I can take a photo of you, Joe, and make it look, or both of you. Either
Could you put like the handsome filter on?
Yeah,
us?
like there's
for me at least.
you can make
want a kitty cat
Photoshop make
nose.
it look away. It didn't really look to anybody's eyes in the room,
Right.
but you can just tweak some things without adding really anything. You're just tweaking the light off the sensors.
And then there's
But there are ways you can go way further with it.
Okay.
all right. So I mean, you can fucking trust YouTube as far as you can throw it, but looking at recent photos of Mars, and it could be camera. It could be a camera.
Well, if you look at a photo from like a Samsung Galaxy Note
Right.
2,
But it still
versus
doesn't
a
change the
photo.
color.
It
There's
does a little
such an
bit.
there's
Here's one.
There-
Maybe. So the first one on the left is unprocessed.
Unprocessed.
that's what they okay. All right.
then
So
on the right is a
then they
little
take the
processed.
okay.
Oh, that's weird.
I don't even
But this is
know.
also what you do for like
don't know it
filming
any-
a movie.
Right,
Out of
exactly.
the camera looks kind of like shit, and you have to.
But is it
But
calibrated?
why
for
are they trying to make it
accuracy?
look like a movie?
Well, that
Because they're bullshitting us.
that's also
bro.
could be what we're used to seeing, and it just gives it better context. I'm not the one doing it, so I'm just trying to like think like them.
And is there xenon on Mars?
There is Xenon, but I
Let's
couldn't
go!
figure out how much. But there's definitely articles about
And-
evidence of Xenon.
and
Look,
is
evidence for NASA. Oh, that's fucking
Isotopes.
I see a lot of
evidence for
smart. I see a
large
lot of.
nuclear reactor on Mars past?
I don't
There's a
know
lot
what
of
that is.
smart
I-
words here.
I was skipping that. It's just-
Bro, that's NASA.
Harvard.edu. That sounds very smart.
Well, that's just
NASA
what the
sounds
article
really
is. It
smart.
doesn't
Yeah, no, I know.
say that.
Evidence for large natural nuclear reactor in Mars past. Why are they saying natural? They're just guessing. They don't want to say that maybe it was a civilization that nuked itself into oblivion.
Maybe so.
Yeah, but why,
It's just
why
an
else would
idea.
they say natural?
Compounding the mystery is the fact that Mars has a surface layer of elevated levels of uranium and thorium. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know what all
Bro,
that means.
they nuked the whole planet.
Imagine.
They were fighting over some fucking
Imagine.
border town, and they just like us, and
Imagine.
they went fucking postal.
How crazy would that be? How do you nuke a cloud of gas though? Because that's what aliens are. No, I don't know.
You want to know something crazy? You know how
Sir?
much a cloud weighs? How much do you think a cloud weighs? An average cloud?
What do you consider average?
Yeah, just a big fluff.
Just
one of
like a
them
big
fluffy
fluffy
ones floating around.
20 pounds.
1 million.
Fuck, I was way off.
1 million pounds. I just found that out. I was like, that's insane.
I'd rather get paid £1 million than 20. So.
The density of the water that's in the clouds, if you actually could extract it and weigh it. Yeah, look at that.
That's crazy.
A cubic kilometer cloud contains 1 billion cubic meters, doing the math, 1 billion times 0.5, 500 million grams of water droplets in our cloud. That's about 500,000 kilograms or 1.1 million pounds.
Imagine it just fell.
Whoosh.
It just fell like hard. It became
spot.
solidified and just fucking
A
fell.
giant hailstone.
That'd be fucking crazy.
Bro, some hail is ridiculous. I've seen people getting pelted by like golf balls. Like, you ever seen that video of these people who are filming from their backyard, and you see the hail hitting the pool, and it's like they're getting attacked by aliens.
It's crazy. This was we just had this in Utah.
Try to get it.
Yeah, a monsoon.
A monsoon in Utah.
Wow.
It's a great song name.
Yeah, it is.
That's
Monsoon,
a great
Utah
song name.
monsoon.
Yeah, that's a great song name.
monsoon in
But
Utah.